Hey everybody, it's Dawn, Wreath Decor by Dawn here. Welcome. It's Wreath Wednesday. I am so glad y'all could join me tonight. So we've got this sign here. This came from Personally Yours. So it's plywreathsigns.com is her link. And let me see what else we got. All right. We've got this 21-inch mesh I'm going to use. This is a pink and a red. So we're going to use that along with some red ruffles. I'm doing a poof ruffle and curl, which I haven't done in a long time. Pink curls and possibly some white curls with this basket weave that I had a few left of. I've also got a bunch of things that we're going to put in here. I've got some greenery. I have some hearts, and these match almost like the little heart on here. And then I can't see y'all's comments yet, so hang in. I'm not ignoring anybody. Here's our bow. I've also got a little bird to go with the birdhouses, and there is a little blue bird in here. So we might be able to find one that matches closely to that. We've also got some heart picks. And then, of course, my ribbons. So I'm going to put the sign right there. Joining me. All right, so then here is my ribbons. We have this pink with some red and white hearts. We have this pink and red argyle with the white dots. We've got the white with the envelopes. We use this in another wreath. And then we have this white with the red hearts that's got different patterns on it. So we're going to use that. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, now that I can see you and you can see me. So if you're just joining me, welcome. Thank you. Give me a heart, thumbs up. Make sure you share this live with your friends so they can come and watch too. We're doing a Valentine wreath tonight. Here is our sign. It's got these pretty little birdhouses all over it. This is one of Lee's exclusives from one of the artists that she works with over on Personally Yours. That's plywreathsigns.com. So that's where that came from. That's an 8x10 sign. All right, I'm going to move you guys back just a little bit here. Actually, I'm going to have to move you a lot because I'm using the big mesh tonight. And I haven't done that in a while. Hey, Lynette, how are you? All right, so we're going to start with the poofs first. So I have my work frame here that I made. I'm using tinsel ties tonight. There are 10 on the bottom, 8 on the top, just like a regular work frame. So there's 18 total. When I do poofs, actually when I do any wreath, I start on the top. It's just my preference. You can start wherever you want. Merry Christmas, everybody. Can you believe it? 2 days to Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. Hello, hello, everybody. All right. So this mesh here is got pink. It looks like white, but it is pink. Red and pink stripes. Believe it or not, this came from Lowe's. Not last year, but the year before. And they had a whole mess of it at the end of the season, and I went and bought up everything they had. So this is one of the last of my stash. I think I have one more after this that I can use. But yeah, Lowe's of all places. And I haven't seen it in their store since. All right, so I want a tie that is close to, here, this one will work, close to the one on the bottom so that when we transition down to the bottom, y'all, it's been a while since I've done a poof, ruffle, and curl. If y'all wouldn't mind hitting that share button, I would really appreciate it. Are y'all ready for Christmas? You got your gifts done? Anybody else got to go shopping tomorrow? I know it does not seem like Christmas already, does it? Hey, Kim. All right. So I'm zip tying that down to the frame. Some people do that, some people don't. I like to do it. All right, so when we do our ruffle, we want to make sure our sides are not tucked under, but out to the side. We're going to do 12-inch poofs. I like 12-inch poofs. Thank you so much for blessing the page. Hey, Josh, give the boys a kiss for me. We are ready now. Now we're ready, I should say. My husband and I got the gifts wrapped last night. I have 2 more to do tonight, and I should be done. One of them just came today, so luckily it got here. Unlike a lot of others that are not going to get theirs in time because of the shipping issues. Alright, so we poof these out as I go. And again, these are 12-inch poofs. You could do 10-inch, you can do 12-inch, whichever you prefer. I just prefer 12. Alright, so I'm done at the top and I'm going to transition down to the bottom. So when I started right in front of another tie. And I'm going to open that tie up and we're going to go, well, I'm going to move my twist things over here. So we're going to zip tie it right down to the frame in front of that tie right here. So here's my tie. I'm going to zip tie it down right in front of that. And then we will start the new row on the bottom. So this wreath is listed in my shop already. Obviously there's no picture, but it does say made on Facebook Live. So if anyone's interested, hop on over to my shop, check that out. I'm thinking that I might give y'all a Christmas present tonight. Maybe somebody can win a Christmas gift. This is my 3rd wreath for Valentine's Day that I've already done. We've done one on a pine base. We did one on a grapevine base, and then this one is a mesh base. So I've covered all the bases. Bump, right? Alright, so I'm back at the beginning. I'm going to take that tie that I went through, and I'm going to put this in there and finish it off. Hey, Teresa. How you doing? Oh, I'll bet there will be too, Roxanne. Hey, Joy. Joy, that tree that you put up earlier, oh my gosh, that thing was gorgeous. All right, I'm going to cut this off. Ooh. All right, we're going to cut this off. Take it and tuck it in here in between. I'm going to zip tie it down to the frame. Yeah, I had to take the baby with me to the grocery store on Monday because I had to go to the store and I couldn't put it off any longer. And I was not going to go today or tomorrow, which I ended up having to stop there anyway to pick up something from my mom, but man, it was packed. But I had to get, stuff for Christmas dinner. So I took him with me and whew, that's fun. He kept wanting to give away everything in my cart. I gave him the frozen corn to play with. I put a picture of that up. And every person that went by us, he was trying to hand it off to him. I'm like, stop giving away my stuff. He was a little pistol. And then, of course, he fell asleep on the way home. So, all right. So we got all of our poofs in. I'm going to move this. Hello, Canada. How are you? All right. So there's our base. Look at that. And that mesh is from Lowe's. That was from Lowe's, not last Christmas, but the year before. All right. ruffles and curls. And you know what? As long as we're doing it, let's do all the others together too. All right, so we're going to ruffle these up. These ruffles are cut at 24 inches. And the reason I did it that way is, one, that's the size of my mat, and two, I was trying to use up, this was an open roll, and I'm trying to get rid of some of this open roll stuff. So these are going in every other tie. There's 9 of them. And I like this because it has the snowball mesh, or it's the snowball mesh. Lowe's Hardware, yes ma'am, Juanita. Can you believe that? A couple years ago, 2 years ago, they had it in their store, and I was just as surprised as you. And I went and bought up what they had left after it was the after Christmas sale. So I went and got it all. So we're going to put the, you know what, I should have just done the ribbons while I was there. Let's do that. Since I said I was going to, let's do it. And that way we don't have to keep going back and forth. All right, so I'm using these 4 ribbons. This one is a pink with red hearts. This one is the pink and red argyle. Or that's what I call it. Harlequin? Argyle? Harlequin? You guys tell me. I don't know. Then we have this one that we used in one of our others. Oh, hey, Susan. You're fine, hun. White with the envelopes. And then we have this one that has the white with the different patterned hearts. So we're going to use those. We're going to go with these 2 here. We'll start with these 2. Ribbons are cut at 13 inches. That way I can finish that off. Hey, hey. Susan's in the house. That wreath you did in group was really cute, Susan. I like that. All right, so there's that one. So the next one we're going to do a curl. So these are cut at 12 inches. And, oh, I need my little dowel. So I'm going to use my dowel to roll these. It just helps with my hands. Cuts down on some of the pain. And we're going to put these curls in here. So I'm just doing one curl in here for now. We need these ribbons here. So if you can see over here to my side, here's the sign that we're using, and it's got little birdhouses all over it with hearts on them. It's got some greenery at the bottom. And then it has the big wooden heart here with the raffia on it. Well, it was really cute. I like that. I think she'll like it too. So when I do the ruffle, I just fold the end to end. That just kind of helps with the fraying a little bit. Fluff that out before I put the ribbons on, because otherwise I'll forget. This wreath is listed in my shop if anyone is interested in it. And if you all are new to my page and you're not on my email list, you can join my email list. Hello, newbie from Louisiana. I will make them until my surgery, and then while I'm out for those 2 weeks, I'm going to have a guest designer. So you guys will get to see somebody else on my page. It'll still be here on my page. And I'm still working all that out. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Hey, Shelby. Shelby is my niece. So let's see. My son was in here. My daughter's on. My sister is on. My baby sister. My niece is on. We're having a family reunion. Hi, sweetheart. I love you and miss you too. Well, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Valentine's Day. I am done with holiday. I'm on to Valentine's Day. And I probably will only do, let's see, there's how many more Wednesdays in this month? One more after today? I'll probably do one more Valentine and then I'll be done with that too. Unless I get an order, a custom order. So, like I said, we've done, this is the third Valentine's one I've done. The other one was on, the first one was on a pine base. And then I did one on a grapevine, and then this is a mesh. So we've covered all the bases for Valentine anyway. All right, see, I need this one. There's the other Sissy. Thank you. Hi, Sissy. Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, the base mesh actually came from Lowe's. And yes, Lowe's hardware. Not last year, but the year before they had some, and I went and bought it all up. So I've got, I think, one more roll left. They had it as Christmas mesh, but it's pink and red, so. I know, me too, Shelby. I was thinking about that today. It needs to hurry up and happen. Hi, Brandon. No, you're not late, baby. So yeah, when I have my surgery is on the 31st, which is a Friday, so I won't be on, or it's a Thursday. Sorry, Thursday. So I won't be on that Friday, which it's the first anyway, so I probably wouldn't have been on anyhow. And then they said I'll be out of commission for about 2 weeks. So I'm going to have a guest designer for you all on my Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm really excited about it. I hope she's excited too. We're still working out all the details. Yep, just hit that share button. Thank you, Susan. Yep, everything I do on here, I upload onto my YouTube channel. Yeah, Susan. I hope so too. All right, this is going to be the last curl up top. It's not going to be Susan, guys. As much as she would like to do it, with her working all day, and then on Wednesdays she has to do Lori's group, it would just be too much for her to have to do my live as well, because she does the group at 6:30. By the time she got done there, she'd have to jump over here and do mine. So we're going to have someone else. Believe me, Susan and I would both love to have her do it, but it's just too much for her to do. She is so busy as it is already. I don't want to add to it. But any other time she would do it. She can't do Fridays because she's at work. So the sign came from Personally Yours. It's plywreathsigns.com. This is one of her exclusives. She works with an artist that does some exclusive signs for her, and this is one of those. plywreathsigns.com. And I think I put that in the description too. I know, it'd be nice to have her on, but it's just, I don't want to put any more stress on her than she already has. All right, now we're going to go down to the bottom row. How did I get started making wreaths? Well, I used to make them just for myself. Mostly grapevines. I never did mesh. But then when we were moving back here from New York, and we had been living up there for about 8 years. But anyway, we were moving back here, and we were in temporary housing, waiting to close on this house. And I was scrolling through Facebook, and I came across one of Nick from Nick's Seasonal Decor, Nick Creticos. I came across one of his videos, and it just started from there. And as soon as we got settled in the house, I started to do the mesh wreaths. And the first couple were not great. I started doing a Christmas one, and it was a hot mess, and I tore it apart. And then I didn't do anything for a couple of months. And then I decided to try again. I'm trying to see which ribbon I need underneath there. This one. And then it just started from there. From Nick, I found Damon. And then from watching Damon, I just kind of found a couple other people. I started watching sorry, I have to think of her name real quick. Kathy from Kathy's, let me see, I gotta think of what her name is. Kathy, Wreaths by Kathy's Creations, crap. How can I not remember her name? She still does wreaths. She's still on. She still does lives. Anyway, she had a newbie group, and I joined her group and kind of did my, worked my skills a little better. And then from there, I eventually found Lori, and then I found all the other designers and that follow her, and the rest, as they say, is history. I love Nick too. He is a sweetheart, and he is so talented. But yep, Nick is who got me started here. He's the whole reason I'm doing this. It was watching him do a wreath that got me hooked, and it was like I became obsessed. Yeah, Roxanne, you're not far from where we used to live. Oh yeah, definitely. I can agree with that, Deborah. And then we found each other. And then the trouble began. Yep, I was in Lori's group, and I met Susan. Susan was a follower. She watched me. And I had followers. Who knew? I think I found Lori through Katie, because I had followed Katie from Crazy Maisie Creations, and I remember her going to the very first wreath retreat, the Wreath Makers Live, and that's where she met Lori and all of them in person. And that's how I found Lori, was through her. It really is a small community, believe it or not. I know it seems like it's really huge, but it is a small community. I keep forgetting which ribbons I'm using. So after Valentine's, I will start on St. Patrick's Day wreaths. I only do a couple of those as well. Oh, no, I did put it in there. Okay, thought I skipped it. There are a lot of fabulous people in the community. We have met so many of them. And thankfully, we got to meet them in person, most of them, just recently. And then we'll be seeing them again soon, the beginning of the year. Knock on wood that everything goes good. Merry Christmas, Doris. But it really is a wonderful community of people, and supportive and helpful. They all want to help. All right, so let's see. Ruffle. We are almost done with this. I know I can't wait either. We're going to go to the Sims Floral Show. They're having their spring show in February, the weekend after Valentine's Day, which is about an hour and a half from me here. So we're going to go to that. Susan's going to come, hopefully, fingers crossed for that. And then in March, we're going to Nashville to a wreath retreat. And that's where I'll get to see everybody else. Well, some of them will probably come to Sims too, I'm sure. All right, there we go, guys. Now we're done. All right, so there was our base. All right, so here's our sign. So if you just joined or you didn't get to see it, here's our sign. It says Happy Valentine's Day. It's got some birdhouses on it. So let's put our sign on first. We're going to put that right here. I've already put the wires on it, so all I did was poke some holes in it with my metal hole punch or beadsmith, and put some 26 gauge wire in there. All right, so I'm going to get my handy dandy needles out here. Yes, Tim Conway. I love Tim Conway. All right, so if you've never used these before, or if you have any trouble or struggle with putting signs or attachments on any of your wreaths, whether it be a mesh wreath or a grapevine wreath, these needles are perfect for that. So you just take your wires, feed it through the needle, and go right straight down through your mesh. And that quick and easy, the wires are through. That's it. No time at all. Then go to the next one, do the same thing. Let's move our ribbon out of the way because we don't want to get that underneath the wire. Want to go right down through there. There we go. And then what you do is you take those wires and wrap it around your frame. Make sure you wrap it around your frame, not the mesh. If you wrap it around the mesh, of course I did it right in front of a crossbar, so now I can't get my fat fingers through there. But make sure that your wires go around that frame, because if it goes around just the mesh, it could come off. Your sign could come off, and then it would be, that wouldn't be good. And don't pull your sign down too far, because then you're going to smash all your pretty ribbons and pretty ribbons and mesh that you just put on there. So here we go with the other ones. We're going to take and put these through here. So anyway, you get a set of 3 of these needles in my shop. They come in a little resealable plastic bag to keep them in so you don't lose them, unlike Susan, who still loses hers. And they are $5.50, and that includes shipping. So you get 3 of them in random colors. All right, see how quick and easy that went on there? No fighting with trying to get those wires through there. These are really good for grapevines. If you do a lot of grapevines, did you find 2 of them? You found another one since I talked to you then. They're really good for grapevines because they're plastic and they bend, so they'll go through. If you get a tight, sometimes you get those grapevines that are wound really tight, and you have trouble getting your pipe cleaners or your wires through it. These are really good because they can bend through there, so you don't have to fight with those. So check those out. I don't want to brag or anything, but they are best sellers, so sorry. Thank you, Brandon. All right, we're going to put our bow on. Here's our bow. I used the same ribbons in the bow, and I added 2 other ribbons, which is the white with the red glittered hearts, and then this natural color with the, it says love, and it's got different patterns on it, and it's a natural because that goes with, well, sign's right here. Goes with that one birdhouse right in the center there that's got that natural color to it. Are you getting ready to start yours, Kathy? Oh, I don't want to miss it again. But I will be over there as soon as I get done. All right, so again, I'm taking my needle and I'm going right down through here, pulling that wire. Grab this other one, go down here, pull it right through. And again, don't pull your bow down too tight, because if you do, it'll look sunken in the middle. That's not a pretty look for a bow. You work really hard on that bow, you don't want it to be all sunk in and look funny. You want it to sit right up on top, look pretty. And again, tie it to that frame. Yeah, these are these ones are the 3.5 inch needles. So there is our bow. We will curl those. And what I like to do with the 1.5 inch ribbon or tails is take this dowel that I used, and we're going to curl up these 1.5 inch. Just give them a curl, different directions. Thank you. All right, so there are our tails are all curled. So there's that. And we can always adjust it if we need to, so it's not covering up the sign, but it's all right for now. All right, so we've got some hearts, some greenery, and then I have these. If I wanted to go back and put some of these in, I still can. I might wait on those, though, because I don't think they need it. Let me move these ribbons over here. They're bugging me. Okay. Then we also have these foam hearts. So I've got different sizes. These are all on wooden sticks. Let's do a couple of different sizes and shapes. Let me see if I have any other ones I'm missing here. Nope, those are all the same. Okay. So we've got these foam ones. The red are glittered. Well, I guess the pink are glittered too. Let me put my needle away. Oh, thank you, Juanita. All right, grab a drink, guys. So if y'all would, share, share, share. All right, so these I did to kind of mimic what was on here. If you look on the sign, right here, this heart is a wooden heart, and it's got raffia on the front. They have a little bow on, or not a bow, but a button on there. Well, I don't have any little red buttons like that, so I had these little red flat crystal, or plastic hearts, not crystal. So I put those on there to kind of mimic that, to see if that would look good. So we can put that like right in here, or even put it down here so that it's near where the one right there in the picture. But I think that way it would cover it up. Maybe off to the side. No, I like it at the top. Right in here. Yeah, right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stapler here. Grab a pipe cleaner. I'm going to bend the end of it a couple of times because I don't need it that long. And I'm just putting this right in the center. I'll probably make that bead fall off, but that's all right. We'll fix it. Nope, it stayed on. Let me use my little hammer here. Probably should have done that earlier. And then we're going to hit it with a little bit of glue. Just to make sure those staples don't come out. Let that dry for a second. So I think one of these will be enough. We'll leave that one for another wreath. And then we have all these little picks too. So I don't want these little bows on them because they're not going to be seen anyway. They're just stuck in with a little piece of wire. I want three, and three. Alright, so I'm going to take this greenery and I'm going to cut these pieces off. There's 6 stems on this one piece. This is Boxwood. It came from Hobby Lobby. Alright, 1, 2. We may not need them all. I just took 3 of each out. We'll put the greenery in. You know what? We could do the greenery now. Okay. Alright. So I'm just putting this greenery in here. And then I'll put the hearts on and we'll be done. Oh, that's good, Roxanne. Hello, Geraldine. Keep forgetting what I'm doing here. I don't need it this long. Why am I doing that? And y'all can join my email list if you're not on there already, or if you're new to my page. At the very top of my page, my business page, is a envelope that there's a link in the description for it. And it'll take you to sign up for my email list. And then you get an email every week when I go live on Wednesday and Friday. Or if you want to, you can just type the word email in the comments, and then I will shoot the link to you after my live. You can also do the same thing if you'd like my list of supplies that I use. It has everything from my scissors to my ribbon racks on it. Just type in the word supply and I will shoot the link to you. I hope y'all post lots of pictures of Christmas. I'm going to put one more right here. Then we'll put the hearts on and be done. And again, this wreath is listed in my shop if anyone's looking for any Valentine. I know we still got Christmas on the door, but that will be over soon. I know a lot of people are saying, Valentine already? It's not even Christmas yet. Yeah, but nobody waits until February to put a wreath on their door for Valentine's Day, right? Alright, let's see. I might go back and add some more of that greenery and on the outside as well, but I'll wait. I won't do that now. But I do want to put these hearts on. Alright, so now this heart is dry. So this is the one I stapled the pipe cleaner to. We're going to put that right in here. So I already put the needle away. Let me get it out. So I'm going to take the pipe cleaner and we're going to go right down through the mesh. There we go. And hold that in there. And tie this around the frame. Again, right where the thing is. You'd think I'd learn. My fingers are not going to go through there. Alright, so there's that. What do you think? Alright, let's put some hearts in here. I think I'm going to cut them down about half. Yeah, put that one in there. Whoops. Some glue on there. So make sure that when you put your glue on there and then you put that in, that you just kind of shake it so it grabs a hold of that mesh. And I can always trim some of these pieces down if they're too long too. So we put a red one there, so let's see. We can put one right there. Thank you. So I'm just picking random spots. I'm not doing any of them in any specific pattern. We're just gonna put them in willy-nilly. Thank you. And if you guys are on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel over there. Alright, so we have the big heart there. Let's put one of the bigger pink ones over here. Right there. I want to put some over here on the bottom row as well. Cut that down even more. That'll work. And y'all too, if you haven't already, make sure you join our free community group too, Fab Find Community. That is mine, Carla's, and Susan's little community page. You can share your lives, you can share your pictures, meet new friends, talk to other crafters, ask for advice. It's free to join. It's called Fab Find Community. The link is in the description, so check that out as well. One right here too. You can also invite friends to join that. Don't have to be a crafter to join. Just have to like crafts, like looking at them. Let's see where else we need a couple. Let's do a pink one down here. Everybody, please thank Susan for helping us out tonight as well, and my daughter Cindy. She was our bartender. I think I want one right over here. All right, this is probably going to do it for me right here. Cut it down a little more. Thank you, Susan. She's so sweet to come over here and help us out after doing the group. And I really do appreciate that very much. And I don't know if we need any in the bow or not, but I will check that out later. Get my tails going here. All right, so I think that's going to do it for now. If I look and when I hang it up, I'll see if there's anywhere else I need to put any more. I might go around the outside edge and put some greenery in maybe every other one, not every one. And then if I have to add any more hearts, I can do that as well. But this is listed in my shop. There's no picture of it yet. There will be tomorrow, hopefully. I always say tomorrow, but then it ends up being, the next day. So that is it, guys. So thank you so much for joining me on this Christmas Eve. I do appreciate y'all being here. And I wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. Be safe. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your day. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. And I am so grateful and thankful for you all. If I don't see you before the new year, a Happy New Year to you as well. I look forward to next year and all the things that we will be doing together. So have a very, very Merry Christmas. Be safe, be healthy, be happy, and be kind. please. And I will see you all later. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Merry Christmas.